Micah Parsons has worn thin within the Cowboys organization. That was a report from Friday, April 5th. The article reads, according to a report from Sean Sharif of 105.3 The Fan, the star linebacker's behavior has worn thin on people within the franchise. But I have to ask, who are those people within the building giving him this information? Let's get into the video. So the radio station in Dallas, 105.3 The Fan, was having a conversation about Micah and potentially trading him for draft capital if you're planning on rebuilding this entire thing. That's when one of the hosts, Sean Sharif, said this.
I have heard from way too many people this offseason. Way too many. I'm talking about at least 4 different people that Micah has worn thin there. I've heard from way too many people. If Micah Parsons was out of there, there'd be a decent amount of people inside the Ford Center at the Star in Frisco smiling or breathing a sigh of relief. That is my hot take statement that to me is really close to factual about just dealing with him.
Yep. That was the report. I have to say first, before we start this video, I want no beef with anyone from this. If you do have a problem with something that I say, you can go speak to my lawyer, Des Bryant or Trayvon Diggs. They think that this is BS as well. Now, I have a question about this report. Who's feeding him this shit in April? Seriously, this report didn't come out after the Green Bay game. It wasn't said after the season or in March or during training camp. I might want to understand if this was said when Micah is spending most of his time around all of those inside the organization. But no, it was reported on a random Friday in April, and I think we have an idea of why. The fact that all of these reports and conversations about a player's personality, the people liking them in the building, have to come up around the time that contract negotiations are going to start is absurd, and Trayvon Diggs and Des Bryant seem to agree. And what's more ridiculous about this is even if you publicly smear a player, a good player, before a contract negotiation, they're still getting paid. Even if this was coming, which I don't think it is, from the top down, it wouldn't work. Micah is getting the bag regardless. He's gonna make $35 million per year, whether Sean Sharif hears from a couple of people inside the building that they don't like Micah. Now, the major question is, who are those people he's referring to that say Micah is wearing thin on them? If I had to guess, talking about other media members. But you know, guys, this is just my speculation. This is based on all the people that I've talked to, and I've talked to a lot of people before, and it's what makes this report slash hot take, whatever the hell he wants to call it, even worse. Because this information, I can guarantee you, did not come from a player, it didn't come from a coach, it didn't come from anyone of importance inside the organization. Now, he might be credentialed, but I don't think his sources were very good. I got to imagine that the people he's talking to is the equivalent of me saying that I don't like Micah. It wouldn't make headlines, I don't think. Zach from Double Move says he hates Micah Parsons, and no one cares. Now, do I think this is going to have any effect on Micah and his money? Absolutely not. Probably just going to ask for more now because this guy pissed him off. And great job, 105.3. You also pissed off other Cowboys players. Now, to be the devil's advocate, could Micah potentially have a bad attitude? It's possible. There have been times on the broadcast where he's doing things and acting a certain way because he hasn't got his sack. And we've also seen other Cowboys personalities speculate that Micah has a me attitude. Former Cowboys receiver Jesse Holley said that Micah Parsons is the most selfish player for the Cowboys because he doesn't want to play linebacker and he only wants to be great for himself. Now, back when Jesse Holley was saying that, I didn't have a problem with it because I believe it was an observation that he made based on what he had seen from the broadcast. And Jesse made it clear that this was his opinion, not his report. It's not some BS about it coming from people inside the building. And like I said, I have no problem with anyone inside the radio station. They probably don't care that I'm making this video. I like a lot of people over there. Brian Broaddus, Zach Walchuk, and others. It just seems like lazy reporting. You're beating around the bush, and I really don't think it mattered enough to say on a Dallas radio station where thousands of people are going to hear it, and thousands of people are going to run with the story, because in reality, it was probably someone like me saying that they didn't like Micah. Someone put that on ESPN. Thank you guys so much for watching the video. If you enjoyed, please make sure to leave a like and subscribe to the channel. I love you all, and I'll see you next time. Bye.